Okay, so I made the mistake of, I hate to say it like that because that sounds so fucking negative, but yeah, I made the mistake of talking to some family members. I talked to one family member and believed one thing, and then another family member got a hold of me and said, don't trust so and so's on drugs. Well, I mean, yeah, most of my family is on drugs though. And what all of my family members need to understand is there is a hierarchy that shouldn't exist in regards to drug addiction. Okay? Pills are a little bit more glamorous, if you will, I guess, or classy. I don't even know how you want to. I mean, the idea of putting something in your nostril versus swallowing a pill, which seems more palatable. No pun intended. Uh, but, okay. And being addicted doesn't change just because you have a prescription. Like if you're addicted to something, two people are addicted to the same thing, okay? One of them has a prescription. They're equally fucked in terms of health and willpower or whatever, right? Like maybe legally, not so much, and that's not fair, but uh, addiction is addiction. And I wish I would have understood that a long time ago. There was a point where, you know, addiction is addiction. I'm kind of a, what the hell? I don't know how to describe that. It looks wet in the case, but anyway. um, the other day, I had to find a shovel and a good piece of ground to dig a little cat grave. But I couldn't find a shovel or a good piece of ground. So I'm still on that mission. And I tell you, I have these moments of clarity, but the cost is so high. But as I was thinking, where am I going to get a shovel? It was things aren't open like they used to be since the pandemic, so I can't go at night, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. This was a little kitty I found on the side of the road. It wasn't one of mine. It was a little kitten that I found on Long Point. And it had just so happened that I found this little kitty on September 7th. So it was 2 days ago. Or no, I slept all day, so it fucks me up. I found this yesterday morning. It was like 4 in the morning. So that is the birthday of a very, very good friend, a very dear friend named Jennifer, who is the only friend to date who has held the flashlight, so to speak, for me to bury cats I find on the side of the road because I'm a fucking freak like that. I love her. But what a weird, you know? It's not like I love being as sensitive as I am, but sometimes I feel like I can offer not even a defense, really. There's no defense. But sometimes I just want to say maybe I exist because of the people that exist that don't care. I don't know, you know, like think of all the people that drive by something that they would call a carcass, just a carcass, right? maybe that's really not healthy. And maybe it's a balance of energy. Maybe people like me have to exist. I don't know. We have to care more because other people don't care at all. And who the fuck are we to say anything is just a carcass? Like, if you show up to my door and you have eyes, I'm gonna feed you. I can't help it. Shit. I bet you. I mean, something, if it lost its eyes and I could just like pat around and feel like autopilot or whatever, I'd still feed it. But yeah, anyway, I have this, pardon me, goodness, I had a moment of clarity where I was like, okay, fuck everybody. What do I want to do? Well, doesn't matter what I want to do if I can't do it anyway, you know? What I want to do is paint all day long. And then go feed a bunch of little animals I rescued and pet them. That's not sustainable. So, I want to be around in my niece and nephew's life while they are young enough to give a shit that auntie's around, right? But I tell you, I don't want to deal with what I have to deal with in order to do that. Sorry. Can't deal with it. It's not like I don't listen to me. I don't want to. I don't think I can. I mean, I know I can't. I have very clearly told certain family members that they just need to shh. And if they can't shh, I'm gonna right? It hasn't mattered. I don't want to say that they want me to, but they can't help themselves, right? Some people just have a proclivity for starting drama. Some people just have an inane ability that perhaps they really, they can't help it, right? Like, I can't take it, they can't help but do it. So I try to be fair, because if they can't help it, how much can I hold it against them? Can you hold anything against someone that they can't help? Right? Can you? Well, then we would say that somebody who was a psychopath, or forgive me if I'm using psycho, socio, I fucking get them all confused, and shame on me, but we don't say that they can't help it so they don't get punished, you know, when they become serial killers or whatever. Thank God. I mean, of course, I'm not saying we should. I'm just saying, like, how do you draw those fucking lines? I don't know. Oh, there's Foofy. Hold on. I can't pause it, so hold on. Okay. I had the front window open. I guess he didn't see. Because the raccoon and the possum was out there eating, and I don't really like them to cross paths. I don't know how to snap out of it. I'm fucking depressed, and I don't know how to just get it together. So, I'm not saying that my Aunt Jennifer and my grandmother are totally wrong. I'm a weak little piece of shit, okay? But does that mean I don't deserve to exist or have some semblance of happiness? Like, I'm not an evil person. And I suppose I take issue with the fact that I believe that they've done evil things. And yet they feel like entitled to all of the glory and riches and spoils that they've amassed, as if truly it came from like starting from the bottom and working all the way up with this like work ethic that they haven't truly had to have. Maybe my grandmother early in the days, but it's been a long time since she's had a struggle, if ever. She says she has, and I'm not going to call her a liar in that regard. She says that she has struggled, but if so, it's been a really goddamn long time, because I don't see how anybody can watch their family flail about struggling if they remember what that was like, right? I'm struggling. There's dumpling. Fuck. Hold on. Come on, baby. Okay. My little baby. Come here. You're so bad. Truly wouldn't have survived without that cat. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yes. Meow, 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 meow. I don't know what I'm talking about anyway, and I'm not saying anything significant, so I'm just gonna go snuggle my cats.